Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, friends, family, Facebook, YouTube. This is Ivan with the Church of Christ, One Nation, One Power, back again on the Sabbath day with the new lesson entitled The Brightness of His Coming. Before I begin, I want to give thanks to the Most High, Ahaya, His Son Yeshua, and also the Ruach HaKodesh. Ladies and gentlemen, Jews and Gentiles, you will need the Book of Mormon, the stick of Joseph in the hand of Ephraim today. You will need your Bible, the stick of Judah. I will use the Old Testament pseudepigrapha. You will need that today. We're going to find some false prophets in here. And also, you're going to need a seal portion. The seal portion. Title this morning is The Brightness of His Coming. To be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen, I'm having some technical difficulties. I can only record 30 minutes at a time on this phone here, so I might do a part 2. This is the issue why I didn't do this video last week. We're going to begin in Matthew chapter 24, verses 1 through 9. And I want to read the Joseph Smith version of Matthew chapter 24 because your King James Version Bible is missing 2 scriptures. And what I mean by the Joseph Smith version, let me get you the image of Joseph Smith. From Brother Johnson down in Georgia. For those of you who are new on this channel and have not seen the real image of Joseph Smith, here is Joseph Smith. The Mormon Church is giving you a white image of Joseph Smith. But we have the true image of Joseph Smith. Now, let's read the Joseph Smith version of Matthew chapter 24, verses 1 through 9. And then we're going to drop down and read verses 48 through 52. And verse 52 will be the verse missing from your Bible. And forgive me, ladies and gentlemen, it is currently 2:17 in the morning, and I've been at this since 1 o'clock. Verse 1. For I say unto you, that ye shall not see me henceforth, and know that I am he of whom it is written by the prophets. Until ye shall say, Blessed is he who cometh in the name of the Lord, in the clouds of heaven, and all the holy angels with him. Then understood his disciples that he should come again on the earth, after that he is glorified and crowned on the right hand of God. Now this is the verse here, missing from your King James Version Bible. Now my verse 2 will be your verse 1 in the Bible. And Yeshua went out and departed from the temple, and his disciples came to him for to hear him saying, Master, show us concerning the building of the temple. As thou hast said, they shall be thrown down and left unto you desolate. And Yeshua answered them, See ye not all these things? And do ye not understand them? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here upon this temple one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down. Then Yeshua left them and went upon the Mount of Olives. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be which thou hast said concerning the destruction of the temple and the Jews? And what is the sign of thine coming? It's one question. And the end of the world, the second question. Or the destruction of the wicked, the third question. Which is the end of the world? And Yeshua answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many. Then shall they, I wonder who the they are. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. Let's go to 2 Nephi chapter 29, verse 5. You see, we need to know who the they are. 2 Nephi chapter 29, verse 5. O ye Gentiles, have ye remembered the Jews, mine ancient covenant people? Nay, but you have cursed them and have hated them. Now remember, Christ is telling the disciples that the Jews in the last days shall be hated by the Gentiles, and have not sought to recover them. But behold, I will return all things upon your own heads, for I, the Lord, have not forgotten my people. Let's go to 2 Nephi chapter 10, verse 18. Wherefore, my beloved brethren, thus saith your God, I will afflict thy seed by the hand of the Gentiles. Nevertheless, I will soften the hearts of the Gentiles, that they shall be likened to a father unto them. Wherefore, the Gentiles shall be blessed and numbered among the house of Israel. 2 Nephi chapter 10, verse 18. Let's go back to Matthew chapter 24, verse 7. Then shall they, we're talking about the Gentiles, then shall they, the Gentiles, deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all Gentile nations for my name's sake. And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. And many false prophets shall rise, and shall deceive many. Let's stop. Let's go to the sealed portion, chapter 20, verse 91. Remember, and many false prophets shall arise, and shall deceive many. The sealed portion, chapter 20, verse 91. The sealed portion, chapter 20, verse 91. And there shall be many false prophets who shall come among you, preaching what they claim to be the words and commandments of God. And many of you shall be deceived by their words. And ye shall be deceived because you do not keep the commandments of God. This is how many of y'all are going to be deceived, because none of us at the Christian church on Sunday is keeping the commandments of the Most High, Ahia. And you shall be deceived because you do not keep the commandments of God. And many of you shall think that the commandments of God are too hard to keep, and that they do not bring you the joy that ye have been promised. Now, this is how the whole earth is going to be deceived, because no one is keeping the commandments of the Most High. All right? And a lot of us are being taught by false prophets here in the last days, okay? Now, let's go into the Old Testament pseudepigrapha, ladies and gentlemen. Page 413, I believe. Yes, page 413. Let's read about these false prophets. I got it highlighted here. I don't know if you can read it. False prophets. But they will endure extreme toil, who for gain will prophesy base things, argumenting an evil time, meaning to increase evil here in the last days, okay? Who putting on the shaggy hides of sheep. Who putting on the shaggy hides of sheep. That's talking about and wolf in sheep's clothing. Let's go to Matthew chapter 7, verse 15, ladies and gentlemen. Matthew chapter 7, verse 15. Beware of false prophets which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are raving wolves. Matthew chapter 7, verse 15. Let's go back into the Old Testament pseudepigrapha. But putting on the shaggy hides of sheep will falsely claim to be Hebrews. Now these false prophets will falsely claim to be Hebrews, which is not their race. Let me repeat that. Will falsely claim to be Hebrews, which is not their race. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go to Revelations chapter 2, verse 9, and also Revelations chapter 3, verse 9. Revelations chapter 2, verse 9. I know thy works in tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. Revelations 3, verse 9. Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee. Revelations chapter 3, verse 9. Let's go back again to the Old Testament pseudepigrapha and rereading line upon line, precept upon precept, here a little and there a little. Will falsely claim to be Hebrews, which is not their race, but speaking with words, making profit by woes, meaning destruction and wars. These people claiming to be Jews, Jewish, are making profit by destruction and wars, ladies and gentlemen. They will not change their life and will not persuade the righteous. These people will falsely claim to be Hebrews, which is not their race. Now, Christ is talking about these people in the book of Revelations, chapter 2, verse 9, and also Revelations chapter 3, verse 9. They will falsely claim to be Hebrews, which is not their race. Let's go back over to Joseph Smith version of Matthew chapter 24. And let's go towards the end of Matthew chapter 24. And let's drop down to verse number 48. But if that evil servant shall say in his heart, my Lord that liveth is coming, and shall begin to smite his fellow servants, and to eat and drink with the drunken, the Lord of that servant shall come in a day when he looketh not for him, and in an hour that he is not aware of, and shall cut him asunder, and shall appoint him his portion with the hypocrites. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Now verse 52 is not in your King James Version Bible. And thus cometh the end of the wicked, according to the prophecy of Moses, saying, they shall be cut off from among the people, but the end of the earth is not yet, but by and by. Now, what is that prophecy of Moses concerning the end of the wicked? Ladies and gentlemen, let's go to Psalms chapter 37 and let's read verses 8 through 20. Psalms chapter 37, verses 8 through 20. Cease from anger and forsake wrath. Fret not thyself in any wise to do evil, for evildoers shall be cut off. But those that wait upon the Lord, they shall inherit the earth. I'm going to repeat that. For evildoers shall be cut off. Let's stop. Let's go back to Matthew chapter 24, verse number 52. Now remember, Moses said that the evildoers shall be cut off. Let's repeat this here. Matthew chapter 24, verse 52. And thus cometh the end of the wicked, according to the prophecy of Moses, saying, they shall be cut off from among the people. Let's go to Psalms chapter 37, verses 9. For evildoers shall be cut off, but those that wait upon the Lord, they shall inherit the earth. For yet a little while, and the wicked shall not be, yea, thou shalt diligently consider his place, and it shall not be. But the meek shall inherit the earth, and shall delight themselves in the abundance of peace. The wicked plotteth against the just, and gnash upon him with his teeth. The Lord shall laugh at him. The Lord shall laugh at him. Let's stop right there. Let's go to Psalms chapter 59 and read verses 1 through 8. That'll be our precept. The Lord shall laugh at him, for he seeth that his day is coming. Psalms chapter 59, verses 1 through 8. Let's go there real quick. Deliver me from mine enemies, O my God. Defend me from them that rise up against me. Deliver me from the workers of iniquity, and save me from the bloody men. For lo, they lie in wait for my soul. The mighty are gathered against me, not for my transgression, nor for my sin, O Lord. They run and prepare themselves without my fault. Awake to help me, and behold, thou therefore, O Lord God of hosts, the God of Israel, the God of Israel, awake to visit all the heathen. Be not merciful to do any wicked. Salakia. Be not merciful to any wicked transgressors. Selah. They return at evening. They make a noise like a dog and go round about the city. Behold, they belch out with their mouth. Swords are in their lips. For whom, say they, doeth hear. But thou, O Lord, shalt laugh at them. Thou shalt have all the heathen in derision. Let's go back to Psalms chapter 37, verses 8 through 20. And we left off at verse number 13. The Lord shall laugh at him, for he seeth that his day is coming. The wicked have drawn out the sword, and have bent their bow to cast down the poor and needy, and to slay such as be of upright conversation. Their sword shall enter into their own heart. Their bow shall be broken. A little that a righteous man hath is better than the riches of the wicked. The arms of the wicked shall be broken, but the Lord upholdeth the righteousness. The Lord knoweth the days of the upright, and their inheritance shall be forever. They shall not be ashamed in the evil time. And in the days of famine, they shall be satisfied. But the wicked shall perish. And the enemies of the Lord shall be as the fat of the lambs. They shall consume. Into smoke shall they consume away. Psalms chapter 37, verses 8 through 20. Ladies and gentlemen, Jews and Gentiles, this is what was prophesied by Moses concerning the end of the wicked. All right. Now, like I said, this was the Joseph Smith version of Matthew chapter 24, verses 1 through 9. Verse 1 is missing out of your King James Version Bible. And also verse number 52 is missing from Matthew chapter 24. All right. Now, let's go into the sealed portion, ladies and gentlemen. Chapter 88. And we're going to be at verse 98, which we just read in Matthew chapter 24, the Joseph Smith version, okay? And thus cometh the end of the wicked, according to the prophecy of Moses, saying, they shall be cut off from among the people, but the end of the earth is not yet, but by and by. Verse 99. And now the Lord spoke these things unto his disciples, that they might have a better understanding of the will of the Father concerning the destruction of Jerusalem in those days, and also the last days. And for the sake of the elect, he hath said these things. And also for the sake of the elect, have these things which have been sealed come forth unto them. For there shall be none but the elect of God who shall receive these things and believe in them, that they might prepare themselves more fully of the coming of the Lord. Verse 101. And in this record shall the elect have the time given within the year of the coming of the Lord. This record, ladies and gentlemen, will tell us the year and the month of the coming of the Messiah. If it so be that ye shall ponder upon these things, which the Lord hath commanded me to write unto you, and there shall be those of the last days who shall claim that the Lord hath said that no man shall know of the time of his coming, yea, the Lord did not say that no man shall know of the time of his coming, only that no man shall know the day and the hour of his coming. Let's stop right there, ladies and gentlemen. Now Christ, he said in the Bible that no man knoweth the day nor the hour. He didn't say he wasn't going to tell us the year. He didn't say that. Just the day and the hour, he doesn't know. Let's go to the sealed portion, chapter 68, and let's read verses 58 through 60. The sealed portion, chapter 68, verse 58 through 60. And the Lord shall call forth the last of the two prophets among you at the meridian of the half of time, and shall begin to prepare him to bring forth unto you this record, which shall be the marvelous work and wonder that the Father hath prepared for you. And if ye are wise and follow the Spirit and pray for an understanding of these things, then ye shall know the time that the Lord hath given for all things, even ye can know the year in which the Lord shall come in the glory that the Father has given unto them. Of the hour and day no man knoweth, not even the Son, but the Father knoweth this day and this hour. Pay attention, ladies and gentlemen. But the year and its month have now been revealed unto you. He who hath an ear, let him hear and understand. Ladies and gentlemen, with this record, we know the year and the month that Christ is coming back here on this earth, okay? Now, let's go back to the seal portion, chapter 88. And I'm keeping track of time because my phone is shutting me off at the 30-minute mark, and I'm at the 25-minute mark right now. I left off at verse 102, so let's go down to verse 103. And when the year hath arrived that has been revealed unto you in this record, then shall it come to pass as in the days of Nephi, when the prophecy was given by the prophet Samuel the Lamanite, in which he prophesied, saying, Behold, I give unto you a sign, for 5 years more cometh, and behold, then cometh the Son of God to redeem all those who shall believe on his name. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to stop right here because I'm not going to have time to read the words of Samuel the prophet, Samuel the Lamanite. So I'm going to stop this video now and upload this and start on the part 2 of the brightness of his coming. All right? I'll be back.